This is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Riza-Shea. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And Ball sends it back. Tatum kicks to MP. Driving to the basket. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Outside, Ball. Back to Riza-Shea. Johnson left side. Riza-Shea sets the screen for Johnson. A three ball. And Ball pulls it down. Celtics on offense. MP looking around. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for MP. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 5 points so far.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Johnson outside. Now Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Now here's Brown. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. MP sets the screen for Brown. Back to MP. This one for three. Ball with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Outside Daniels. To the right side. Ball against Porzingis. Fires for three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
This is what the fans want to see from Kristaps. The 7-footer knocking down threes.
MP against Porzingis. MP right side. Brown outside. The three from MP. He can't hit that time. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Riza-Shea.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Tatum with the screen on Ball. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Riza-Shea.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
The Hawks trail by 3. Johnson outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Riza-Shea. Now Daniels. Beyond the arc. And it's Riza-Shea missing. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Now here's Johnson. After the miss from Derek White. Outside, Porzingis. Shoots over White. Porzingis can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's White missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
And here is MP. 8 points for him. Now Tatum. MP right side. Pass to White from the arc. White with another miss. The Hawks trail. Out to the right wing. Now here's Porzingis. Good, nice job down low. Porzingis has got 7 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
MP with it. He's been an incredibly difficult matchup for all of their opponents, averaging 29 points a game. Outside Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot on him, and MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He finished with 30 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He's been on a real hot streak of late, and I think everyone wants to see just how long he can keep this up. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. In stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Porzingis following the basket by MP. Ball with a wide open look. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Celtics leading by 3. The kick out to Tatum. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Here's Shea. He's covered by Brown. Now Shea. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Daniels, no good. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Out to White. Fires the 3. Excellent defense from Daniels. Pass to Shea. Johnson sets the screen for Shea. Can they get it? Rebound Boston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't sap their energy for this game.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Tim Hauser's checked in for White. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tyus Jones comes in for Ball. Now here's Jones. 9-point game his last outing. And that one's good. Shea.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Shea ready to go once he got it.
Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Porzingis with the ball, guarded by Tatum. Johnson outside. Pass to Shea. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you can tell Shea has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
MP passes the ball. And then Brown with the dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Shea.
Yeah, if you give Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
MP outside. Not this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
To Shea. The Hawks working the ball around. from downtown. Offensive rebound. And taken away by Brown. Tatum with it. Jones covering. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks trail by 8. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Brown. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. Good on the shot.
Going in there, and Johnson playing big.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. On the wing, Brown. Back to MP. Shoots from the baseline, and the shot is long.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP right side. Outside Tatum. MP sets the screen for Tatum. No good from the wing. He lobs it up and stolen by Bull. Tatum kicks to MP. And the 3 off target. And so it's MP making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He was a true standout at the And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
MP out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Miller. Then there's Sam Hauser. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Middleton the pass to Alexander Walker. Over Pritchard. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Alexander Walker. Boston shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Pass to Pritchard. Back to MP. They set the pick. Takes a 3. Rebound Atlanta.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here's Middleton. Hauser defending. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, successful trip there. Middleton running that pick and roll. He can also work as the screener when need be.
MP passes to Pritchard. Back to MP. The wing jumper off target. The Hawks have got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Okongwu. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead. MP against Jones. Miller outside. Hauser the pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Defended by Alexander Walker. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
White is checked in for Boston. Atlanta also making some changes here. Porzingis is checked in for Newell. Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Ball subbed in for Tyus Jones. The 3 from MP. Okongwu grabs the board.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Middleton the pass to Porzingis. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
MP kicks to White. Back to MP. Looking to end the run. Okongwu grabs the board.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, and it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
Brown is checked in for Miller. MP outside. It's a hand on it. Can't finish off the line.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And Ball slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Brown against Middleton. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. The kick out to Ball. It's good from long range. Ball's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Outside, White. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Middleton outside. Here's Okongwu. 8 points for him. Now here's Porzingis. The tray. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. MP's on the move. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Johnson comes in for Okongwu. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Chris Middleton. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter. Johnson outside. Ball sets a screen for Johnson. Back to Jones. Here's Ball in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
MP passes to Tatum. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. That's 7 points for Jason Tatum. Outside, Jones. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the Celtics making a change here. Garza's checked in. Rizachet, he's checked in for Atlanta. And here's Tatum for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. And a wide open look for Daniels. No good from outside. MP dishes to Tatum. Daniels against MP. Pass to Garza. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 8. And here is Ball. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
MP kicks to White. MP outside. Tatum at the elbow. Back to MP. Outside Tatum. Good, and it's MP picking up the... assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. After Rizachet, there's Ball with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 12 now in this quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
MP passes to White. Basket counts.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Rizachet with it. 5 points in the game. Another three for Atlanta.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to White. Now Tatum. MP outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Rizachet wide open. Off target with his three. MP kicks to White. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Outside Daniels. Back to Rizachet. Pulls up. And Boston with the rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Tatum passes to MP. Sweet move. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Bull Bulls. He's checked in for Boston. Brown against Daniel. Johnson with a screen on Brown. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Bol. 4 on the shot clock. Ball kicks to Daniels.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Atlanta again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Tatum against Johnson. Porzingis with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson against Tatum. Here's Rizachet. First three-pointers off the mark. Brown the pass to MP. Back to Brown. And that would have counted, but his Shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
Well, and let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Celtics. And that's all for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Ball in at the point.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. MP passes to Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. Now Porzingis, light covering. Porzingis inside. White's there. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 13.
Dominant play by Kristaps down in the paint, mixing it up with the defense.
MP kicks to Tatum. White looking around. Tatum's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 12. Outside, Ball. Pass to Johnson. Daniels, a screen on Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rizachet. And Boston with the rebound. Bull's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here is MP. 24 points for him. Here's White. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Ball with it. He's picked up by White. Now Ball. 14 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Out to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range. 16 points for him.
We've seen Porzingis be this dominant before. For him, it's all about keeping that confidence.
Daniels with the steal. Now Rizachet. Now Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. That one wide left.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
A moment now to see the numbers for MP. He's putting up 29 points a game, 11 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Brown dishes to MP. Back to Brown. MP sets the screen for Brown. They could use a bucket, and he nails the jumper. Brown's got 6 points.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And, Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Ball against MP. Baseline try. Bull, the pass to MP. Shoots from the right block. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Bull.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
The kick out to Bull. No good on the three. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. MP inside. He's covered by Ball. Tatum's shot is off.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Back to Ball. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And stolen by Ball. Brown wide open. He fires. Misses the three. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Ball. 14 points for him. Great D that time from Tatum. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Brown dishes to MP. Tries the spin move. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Tatum. Brown against Ball, and stolen by White. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Riza with it. 8 points for him. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Ball no good. Celtics trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bull, a screen on Johnson. MP passes to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Sam Hauser's checked in for White. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Ball against Brown. Riza and the dunk by Riza.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now, here's Ball. 14 points for him. Here's Okongwu.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Celtics trail by 13. MP passes to Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, Riza 10 points for him. Back to Ball. In the corner, Daniels. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. The Celtics shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Tatum passes to MP. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Screen by Bull. MP with it. Okongwu covering. Bull, that's good. The Hawks leading by 12. Ball, the pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Daniels. And Bull sends it back. Brown dishes to MP. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Tatum. Jason Tatum puts it back in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Johnson outside. Pass to Shea. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Hawks. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Celtics, a couple spots below.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Pass to Shea. Back to Jones. The Hawks again can't hit.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Now Pritchard. Back to MP. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side Martin. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Shea. Hauser defending. Launches it from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Tatum kicks to MP. Oh, good on the triple.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
To the wing right side. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Okongwu. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. That's 12 points for Onyeka Okongwu. And here is MP. He's got 26. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. His shot misses. So it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the balls. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here?
Look here. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Porzingis. Zachary Rizachet comes in for Chris Middleton. Tyson Daniels checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Tyus Jones. MP passes to Gonzalez. MP right side. Outside Gonzalez. Fires the three. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got 11 rebounds in the game. We've got Tatum. MP out there with White. Then there's Bull. And it's Gonzalez in at the small forward position. That's the Boston Five. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. And the basket by Johnson.
And I love that from Johnson. Sets the pick and then finds some space there for the basket.
Ball against MP. White wide open. He fires. And he nails that one right through the net. The Hawks leading by 9. Pass to Rizachet. There's Ball with the three. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Drills it from outside.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Ball finds Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Right covering. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Rizachet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
The kick out to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Rizachet. Now here's Johnson. Back to Rizachet. Ball feeling it out a bit. With the drive, it balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
MP against Ball. Here's MP. Back to Tatum. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Derek White.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Pass to Bull. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Tatum.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Porzingis is checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. MP dishes to White. MP passes to White. Pulls it from 20, and another basket for Boston.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Inside, here's Porzingis, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bull.
A towering presence inside. When Porzingis is this close, you almost have to foul.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
MP kicks to Bull. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Daniel. A 3 from MP. Ball with it. To the paint and taken away by Brown. MP outside. Brown finds Tatum. MP outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Porzingis. Tatum against Johnson. Tatum dishes to MP. Clock at 6. Giants to the hoop. Shoots a fader. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
He drills the 3.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bull there with a big basket.
Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Brown. From outside. Rebounded by Brown.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots. The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. MP against Ball. MP outside. Tatum! He's off from 3. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside, Ball. For 3. Green from outside.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Porzingis against MP. Now here's Tatum. Outside Brown. Here is MP. What a move, MP.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Now Porzingis. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected by the pressure.
Here's Brown. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Ball against MP. Outside, Porzingis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It don't happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Brown. Porzingis. That's in there.
How about that poise from Porzingis here in the crunch?
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just look those 5 seconds away.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Anthony, you've talked about wanting to string.
Well, we won. Obviously.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer.